Earlier on, you mentioned that the total project value is 920 trillion rupiah. Is this so that's around, a quick Google, around 88 billion SGD. Is this the full project that you're hoping to source for funds?
Okay, right now
Or
in
are there different phases?
it will be different phases. It will be different phases. Jeffrey or Nicholas, Jeffrey, yeah, your name. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
it will be different phases. So right now in the first stage, from the port itself, we have two ports, right? From the international ports, on the coastals of the East Bintan, it will be estimated 1.5 trillions.
1.5 total
Trillions.
project cost.
Yeah, that's the first step from the port in the existing FTAs. And then later on, we also have for the next step from the transshipment ports in the Poto Islands, and it will be estimated around 7 trillions, 7 to 8 trillions rupiah, right? That's why through the SBI already provide the proof of fund for 300 for the 350 millions USD, so nearly 10 let's say 10 trillions rupiah for both ports. And in the states actually, as initiators, we already prepare with the credit lines. But again, as I said before, we didn't want to have it on this two port by ourselves. We need partners to build these ones. And
Strategy.
yeah, and the port itself is include the terminal containers and also industrial estate as well, right? Because of the port itself maybe only like certain 100 hectares, but let's say from the Poto itself we have like 110 1,000 and 100 hectares. Could be the port is only let's say 300, but the rest of let's say 700 then would be from the containers and industrial supporting industrial estates that need like a certain of processing that can have a direct shippings transits kind of just like the one that you have in a Singapore port, and also surrounds of the Jurong areas like that's right. So
I see.
yeah, so
Okay, understand. So that is like roughly the total project size. Then what about the equity check size? Do you have any like rough indication? And of course, the follow-up will be any indicative returns that you currently have.
Okay, right now, as a initiator, let's say as an initiator, right now our right is to develop the port. And the beginning, yeah, we didn't talk yet about the industrial estates, because industrial estate will be different, maybe different negotiation again, or maybe we can escalate together later on, right? From the port itself, let's say if now the project value is 10 trillion rupiah. Okay, the equity, suppose if we talk about the project financing, let's say in Indonesian base is 30%, right? So let's say 3 trillions. As a initiator, Indonesian partner for port, in the investment list, as a local or as a national companies, we can hold 51%. So from the foreigners can hold for 49%, right? This is for port. But if we discuss from the industrial estates, for international still possible to hold majority even until 90% from the industrial estate. So it means if we can have a different like arrangements in the corporate developments, right? From the port, 51% has to be held by local partners or national companies, and 49 will be from the foreign investments. But we can escalate from the industrial estates. Industrial estate will be for foreign still possible to hold for until 90%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. And in terms of any indicative returns right now on the table, or any indication?
Yeah,
of
based
returns?
based on our based on our earlier studies, that we only take let's say a half of the capacities, you know that the based on our capacity, based on our development, the full capacity will be nearly as Singapore port now, so nearly 30 million TEUs if we can have full capacity. But in our pre-FS we still taking the assumption of the 15 million TEUs, on the 15 million TEUs, and even now, if we are collaborating with Singapore, I think it's very easy to get the 15 millions in less than 10 years. In our development, we estimate to reach the 15 million in 10 years, right? So, but we sure if we work together with Singapore, maybe less than 5 years we can reach from the 15 millions, because the demand is already there. Just based on the experience of Tanjung Pelepas, right? Tanjung Pelepas, once working with collaborating with Singapore, less than 5 years they can reach nearly 8 million TEUs, only to serve two big shipping lines, right? From the from the Evergreens and Mais, yeah, if not mistaken. So only distribute of the traffic for two shipping line is already near reach capacity. So it means that somehow in the same method to Tanjung Pelepas with port in Bintan, in East Bintan. So we expect that that your demands that already queuing, you can transfer to our ports, that we will prepare for the infrastructures. Yeah, so the return is based on the 15 million TEUs. The return is we take the moderate assumptions, yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, so it's nearly
just a ballpark.
7 or 8 years, less than 10 years. What we are estimated, getting the returns. But again, so we have other service, including the industrial estate. So the industrial estate will be different pre-IFS we can develop.
I see.
Yes.
So in terms of IRR wise, are we talking about, for example, a mid-teens kind of IRR over here, or if you have any of those kind of indication? If not, it's fine. I guess right now you're saying that the payback period is around, say, 7 to 8. Yeah.
Yeah, the IRRs, we still using the assumption based on Indonesians, yeah. Based on Indonesians, project financings, interest rate, and etc. Yeah. So we have for the port is very positive, more than 20% IRRs, because of the demand itself is on the plans, right? I mean, so if we work together with Singapore, it means the demand is on our control of the arrangement, right? We didn't need to it will be different if we work alone and then we have to grab your demand by offering something that we are new port, then will be more difficult. But if we can collaborate with you, it will be much more faster. And we are now studying samples or benchmarking with the Tanjung Pelepas.
I see. Understand. Definitely, there will be a lot of assumptions that come with these numbers as well. So this is typically what you are referring to, this is the project IRR or equity IRR, just to make sure we are
still in the project IRRs. But I expect then the equity IRR will be higher.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think that's some of the quick questions I have. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Brian and Karen, any other opportunity for you, either of you? Otherwise, I'll provide some broader comments.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good as well, thanks.
Okay. Ibalini, thank you for this briefing. Just to give you a little bit of background, so we're working obviously within SJ Capital, and we are trying to build effectively a platform which will enable us to raise third-party capital. The reason why we believe in this story is that we will be able to invest into projects which leverage the expertise of our consultants and also access credible, strong local partners such as yourself. And so we're in the early stages of our new business, of this business unit, and it's great to hear opportunities of this nature. We will certainly come back to you over the course of hopefully the next week with some feedback on whether we're able to participate. We're really looking for, I think, projects which fit us from a scale perspective, projects that fit us with the SJ value add, which I've already raised, and clearly there's a story here around how Carolina and Anthony and their teams can assist in this process. So we'll take that on board as part of our consideration. I think in the meantime, we'll also try and come back to you if we have any questions in the interim around this and what we and what may be relevant for our internal considerations. So I'd like to propose that that's the way we should move this forward, and we'll come back to you over hopefully the course of the next week. We have an internal meeting next Tuesday, which we have a further discussion about this opportunity.
Okay, yes. Thank you, Nicholas. So yes, we are open for the discussion again, and we expect that from the next meeting we can having a progress, in certain points.
Yeah, sure. We will come back to you and let you know once we've had a further discussion with the broader team.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, and for your information as well. Then next week, actually this week, they are planning, but it's been a little bit postponed. Next week, our partner from France will come and start to do the FS development for the port itself. So it mean that they are still on tracks, on track on doing the development. So yes, we invite you from the partner from the equities. Okay, so and you know that the SBI is having strong experience on the port developments. They already built more than 2,000 port worldwide, and they also have the capacity on the financing more than, let's say, 100 trillions per year turnovers. So it means that our partner is very strong on the capacity to build port and also to finance. So it means we already let's say reduce the risk of the construction failures, right, Jeffrey? So in some point, because we are engaged in the a strong company who has experience and also having kind of networking on the port development as well. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
And a big thank you to Carolina and Tiffany for introducing us as well. We appreciate it.